Alright there guys, so today I'm here giving my thoughts on the entire PlayStation conference that went down yesterday. And the PS4 has been revealed, and personally I did not watch the whole conference just because it's like 2 hours long and I'm not exactly willing to sit down watch, 2 hours of stuff that I'll probably just read later and find out about. So, you know what? I did watch the first hour and then I basically lost interest, so whatever. But the PS4 has been revealed, and it doesn't block used games. That just recently came out, and stuff is still coming out about the PS4, so that's good about that. It doesn't block used games, so that is good for us consumers. And they have not showed off the actual system, the PS4 itself, but they did show off the specs, and it's a supercharged PC architecture, x86 CPU, enhanced PC GPU, 8 GB memory, and local HDD. And yeah, so those are basically the specs. They haven't exactly showed off the actual system, but those are basically what's inside and what's going to be part of it. So it sounds pretty cool. It's a lot power. It got a lot more power than the Wii U. So, and they also showed off the DualShock. It basically is similar to the leaked pictures that we saw, and for my eyes, it basically is the PS3 controller with a touchpad and a light bar and better buttons and whatnot. So that's how the way I see it. It just my opinion, but whatever. And then they showed off some graphics and whatnot with the Unreal Engine 4 and Havoc's graphics, which has over 1,000 things going on screen, so that's pretty cool. And the first game that they showed off was Knack, and that game actually looked pretty interesting, to be honest. And yeah, I think it'll be a launch game, but to me, it looks like something that I'll probably pick up when it drops in price. But still, from what I've seen, it looks pretty cool. And you could even share your clips that you've done, like if you did something cool in a game, you could go and press the share button and whatnot, and you'll go through the clips. You'll pick which time it starts and which time it ends, and then share it. And they're becoming a more social. They integrated Facebook and Ustream, which is actually pretty cool. And I think the game is called Gaikia. I'm not sure on how to exactly pronounce it, but it's GAIKAI. So yeah, and you'll be able to play games straight away when browsing through the PlayStation Store. That means you'll be having instant access and experience. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And the thing that really caught my attention was the fact that you could download a game and play it as it's downloading. I mean, that was actually pretty cool, to be honest. And another thing that was actually pretty neat was the fact that you could save a game at the point that you are, turn off the PS4, then turn it back on, and you'll be right there, right where you were. And that is actually pretty awesome, and I love it. And the PS4 controller now has a share button, like I mentioned before, and it allows you to live stream your gameplay on the PlayStation network and whatnot, which is pretty neat. I'm probably not even going to use it unless some of you guys are interested, I guess. And remote play will be built into the PS4, so basically saying, buy a Vita, I guess. And I will buy it if the price drop that happened in Japan goes overseas, which I think is. So yeah, when that happens, I'll probably buy one, but I'm not exactly certain. And there are a lot of things you could still do. Like there's a cloud service, there's Netflix and whatnot, there's all that kind of thing. And sadly, the PS4 is not backwards compatible with the PS3 games, so it kind of sucks, but I think I was expecting that ever since the PS3 wasn't backwards compatible with the PS2, so I guess Sony just wants to have more space for all of the other stuff. And they actually did announce a couple of games, but the only game I will be actually talking about is Infamous Second Son, just because I'm really, really, really interested in that game. In all of the other games, I'm not exactly interested in, except for Infamous Second Son and the first game that they showed off. So, the games that they showed off were the game is actually called Knack. It wasn't called that GA something, I don't know, but it's called Knack, Knack. So if you want to go check it out, and you could actually do remote play. Whoops. You could actually do remote play. I don't know what happened there. I think I pressed something, but you could actually do remote play on Knack, so that's nice. And the games that were announced were Killzone Shadowfall, Infamous Second Son, Drive Club, Destiny was announced, the Bungie game that they are working on, and Deep Down. So that is pretty awesome. Now let's talk about Infamous Second Son. Now I've been hoping for a Infamous 3, but it turns out that wasn't going to happen. Just because the fact that the good ending in Infamous 2, I'm not going to spoil it. You could go check out my Let's Play on the final part. Shameless plug, but I I think I'll put a link in the description. If not, just type in Infamous 2 finale on my channel, and you'll probably find it. But anyways, the ending basically ended the series, kind of, but it did show a lightning strike hitting Cole's grave or coffin or whatever. So I was like, Infamous 3. It has to be, because Sucker Punch doesn't really end on 2. But it turns out that, I guess, this whole time they were working on Infamous Second Son. And this game actually looks pretty cool. The new protagonist, he looks okay. We haven't exactly gotten a full body shot of him, but he looks okay. And his powers are very similar to the Beast that was in the Infamous series. The Beast, he's basically like the main villain. And his powers are very similar to that. So I wonder on how Sucker Punch is going to handle the storyline. So I'm very excited for that, and I just can't wait. I can't wait for the game to come out. If this game is a launch title, I may pick up the PS4, but another thing about the PS4 is that it is coming out this holiday season, 2014. It is scheduled for that right now. And the price, rumors are going around that, I guess speculation, rumors, speculation, I don't know. But the system might be priced at $400, around that area. But another article just came out by IGN saying that that they are very flexible with the price. So if they make it $300, I think that'll boost up the sales. But if they make it like $350 maybe, and if they make it like 400 or above, I don't think it'll sell that well, other than the hardcore PlayStation fans. But Infamous Second Son, that's basically the buyer for me, because I love Infamous. Infamous is a series that I truly love. I'm not a diehard fan of it, but I'm a huge fan. I loved Infamous 1, and when Infamous 2 came out, I finished Infamous 1, and my hype for Infamous 2 really, really grew, and I just couldn't wait to play it. And when I did, it was really fun. I loved it. And Infamous 2 is one of those games that I'll probably pop in once in a while when I'm bored, and it's really fun. So I can't wait for what they do with Infamous Second Son. So yeah, and I think I was watching the stream, and the thing is that it kept like buffering and whatnot. So when they showed like graphics, like amazing graphics, it turned from 720 to 240 in like a split second. And I was like, so these graphics look good, I think. I'm not exactly sure. So yeah, so let me just go and recap on everything. Basically, the PS4 is basically an enhanced PC with good specs here and there, and the controller is basically the DualShock 3, except with a touchpad, improved buttons and rumble features and whatnot, and it got a light bar, so then it could like detect wherever you are and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. And the games, I think I missed these two: The Witness and Watch Dogs. Quantic Dreams demo. I think they were basically doing that just to go and show off the graphics. But yeah, the games are The Witness, Watch Dogs, Knack, which was the first game they showed off, and then Killzone Shadow Fall, Infamous Second Son, Drive Club, Destiny, and Deep Down. So I can't wait for more information to come out about the PS4. I'm very excited to see what Sony will do. And yeah, and that's about it. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed my ramble and whatnot, hit the like button, I guess, and subscribe for more videos like this. And Facebook, Twitter, description, updates on frequent updates on my future videos and whatnot. So thank you guys for watching this video again, and see you guys next time. Game on, gamers.